So I woke up this morning to an email from SJ, which is the Swedish railway company who I booked my tickets with, saying that my train had been delayed from like 10:21 to 11:45 and cancelled between Malmo and Copenhagen, which is fine, I'm only going to Malmo, but so I thought I'd have like some leisurely time to go have a coffee, etc. But then, I mean, I'm glad I checked it again, because then I checked it again and it was like, no, now it's running on time again at 10:21, but it's still cancelled between Malmo and Copenhagen, so I'm assuming that it's all running on time, and I hope so, because I'm heading over to the station now. So the train to Malmo is cancelled, as is the one after it, so I've spoke to a lady, and the quickest way now for me to get to Malmo, which I need to do for the ferry, is a 9.5-hour journey via Gothenburg. So I'm leaving in like an hour to Gothenburg. That's like a 4 and a bit hour train. Then I've got 40 minutes to change to a 3-hour train back to Malmo from Gothenburg. Not ideal, really. Not a happy bunny about that, but there is just nothing I can do about it. It's 12:48, which means I've been on this train for an hour and a half, and I have another 3 hours and 10 minutes to get me pretty far away from where I want to go, and within the same amount of time I could have been in Malmo, but then I'll have to wait 40 minutes and get another 3-hour train to Malmo. Yeah, and like it's not even that good of a view. Okay, made it to Gothenburg after like a million years, and my first sort of encounter with rude people on the train. But you know, 40 minutes until the train to Malmo, which is still 3 hours long. But I mean, at least then I'll be there, and I've got a hotel room, and you know, all that jazz. I can go get a McDonald's or something. I'm really hoping I can pick up like a coffee or something here. Oh yes, an espresso house, because I'm pretty tired now. Yes. Okay, coffee retrieved. The other thing I wanted to say was I keep forgetting to activate my pass when I'm traveling. I think because for this leg of the journey I've got seat reservations, and so I keep almost forgetting to do it, and only activating the pass when I'm actually on the train, which is technically not allowed, and I could get a fine for that. But nobody's like even checked my actual ticket. Like people only check the seat reservations, and they're like, have a great journey. Like today when the guy came around, I hadn't done it, and I just didn't have time to do it because he was right in front of me, and it would have been really obvious. So I just showed him my seat reservation, and he was like, have a good journey. Like, I could have just not activated that day and got another day back. I'm not sure if that's just in these countries where like you need a seat reservation, so they assume you have a ticket, like you have to. But yeah. I will say my love of trains is starting to wear a little bit thin today. Finally in Malmo. Ugh, what a day. A real hotel. Oh, it feels fancy. 201, 202. It's always the furthest away. Creepy. I mean, not bad. Not bad, better than a hostel. And we have breakfast tomorrow. And they've ordered me a taxi for 8:15 so I can get to the ferry. So that's good. Now I can relax somewhat. Just to top off today, my strap has broken. This happened to this one, and my mum sewed it up for me. Mom, where are you now? It is 7 AM. I'm off to get my free breakfast. I love free breakfast. Okay, round one. So this is the day that I was like most stressed about before I started this trip. Just because mode of transport I've never really taken before, a ferry. But so far this has been like the most chill travel day I've had in a while. Got a taxi here, the guy was nice, just checked in. I think I'm one of like 6 people that are going on this ferry as like a foot passenger. So we need to wait in this waiting room, and then a shuttle bus is going to come pick us up and take us to the ferry, so that's cool. Morning! It is currently 5 PM, which means there's about 2 hours left on this ferry. Yeah, it's been pretty chill. I met a older Dutch gentleman named Walter, who has offered to drive me to Lubeck on the other side, which is good because it would have been about a 40-minute train otherwise, but he's driving all the way back to Holland where he lives afterwards, so he said he would drop me in Lubeck. It's sort of on the way. Land ahoy!
I think that's the one.
That was leaving.
Yeah.
In the car with Walter. I feel like I'm on Race Across the World. And
This has food as well.
This is what I mean. Are you trying to survive an apocalypse?
He says, you're not driving good. You're not. I have to go straight ahead.
Thank you so much. I've arrived. That's Walter leaving. Okay. Another hotel, which I'm actually really glad about. It was a long ass day. Oh, this is me. Okay. Nope. Yep. Look at that. Okay. Mrs. Dunn is in the house. Okay, it is 8 AM. Bells are going in Lubeck. Not long woken up. All I really want to do is lie in bed and have a coffee, but I've decided to get up and go for a run. I can't find anywhere that's like obviously a good place to run, so I'm just going to a point that looks fairly green on the map, and then I'm just going to run for a bit and see where I end up. But Lubeck so far is quite cute for a person running, so that's a good sign. I'm going to cross over this bridge, and then the persons, here they are. So I'm thinking, if I run along there. I am walking towards the train station, A, to map out my route for tomorrow, but B, because it's one of the only supermarkets that says it's open today on a Sunday. And it's really expensive here, so I don't really want to go out for lunch when I have Ryvitas, etc. need to be eaten. So I'd like to go find some cream cheese, stuff like that. So that's what's happening. Thank God it's open. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like I haven't come on a tour of Europe. I've just come on a tour of the great waterways of Europe. I don't think I've really been anywhere where there hasn't been water yet. I guess I don't actually know much about Berlin. Maybe has Berlin got water? If it has, I'm sure I'll find it. Hi. It's like 4:15. Like 4:15, it is 4:15 now, and as so oft happens when I have nothing to do and I say I'm going to have a chill day wandering around seeing things, what I really mean is I'm going to wander until I find a suitable bar and then sit there and have a few glasses of wine, which is exactly what's happened. I ordered like 6 minutes ago and I already have food and drink, which is scary. That's why I love getting up so early in the mornings. It's so quiet. I need to go back and pack up today, have some coffees, and wash my hair. But I've got plenty of time. It's not until 11 and I'm just going to wander over to the train station and then get the next available train to Berlin or Hamburg. Okay, on my way to Lübeck station to go to Berlin. It's like a 25-minute walk with this bag, which I'm not thrilled about, but I've got plenty of time, so I'll just pace it out. I'm gonna not buy a seat reservation to Hamburg. It's only like 45 minutes, so I reckon even if I have to stand, that'd be alright. But I'm considering buying one to Berlin because it's like a 2-hour high-speed train. Don't really want to have 2 hours, so but I'm gonna wait until I am about to get on a train to do that, because I've learnt my lesson from trying to get to Copenhagen with the German railway system, and there is no guarantee that that train, if I book it now, will arrive on time, or I'll arrive on time, so I think I'll wait for now. Station's over there. I feel like that definitely wasn't 25 minutes, which is good. Right, let's go check out when trains are leaving Hamburg. 11:10. On the train, in a seat, with my stuff. Back in my least favourite place of the trip so far, Hamburg train station. I tried to get the next train out to Berlin at 12:30, but that one was fully booked. I think I waited a little bit too long to see if it was actually going to run, so I've managed to book a seat on the one that goes an hour later at 1:30, which is alright. Gives me time to like have a coffee, sit down, eat my lunch, etc. But no, my bloody luck, that one will be like cancelled or late or something, so I'm gonna go and have a look at a board and see if it's giving any indication at the moment that that's gonna happen. That seems to be the case when I book a seat reservation. Getting into Berlin.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up in a few minutes, Berlin Central Station.
Willkommen à Berlin.